Good afternoon. I'm the founder of both Judicial Watch and now Freedom Watch. I'm also a former federal prosecutor of the U.S. Department of Justice. We all watched the hearings yesterday before Chairman Devin Nunes of the House Intelligence Committee, and there's some very important points that need to be brought out, which frankly the mainstream media and even cable news didn't pick up on. We're going to show you a clip of the testimony of FBI Director James Comey when questioned by Representative Trey Gowdy. Trey Gowdy asked him, why are you talking about an investigation of Russian collaboration with the Trump team, as alleged, and you're not talking about the leaks of confidential classified information which smeared General Michael Flynn and others by the intelligence agencies. It's quite a contrast, and it shows and it suggests that Director Comey is covering up here. Because one of the other clips that I'm going to show you right now is when Trey Gowdy questions Comey and says, why is it that you won't answer my question as to whether you had communications with President Obama over Michael Flynn, over what was going on allegedly with Flynn and his communications with the Russians? And if you look at Comey's demeanor, he looks extremely guilty. You know, I'm a trial lawyer of 40 years, and I can get a lot from looking at a witness's demeanor. So can juries.
Did you brief President Obama on, well, I'll just ask you, did you brief President Obama on any calls involving Michael Flynn?
I'm not going to get into either that particular case, that matter, or any conversations I had with the president, so I can't answer that.
The name of a U.S. citizen that was supposed to statutorily be protected is no longer protected. We're a month and a half or 2 months into something that you and I agree is incredibly important and also happens to be a felony. So I'm just simply asking you to assure the American people, you've already assured them you take it really seriously. Can you assure them that it is going to be investigated?
I can't, but I hope people watching know how seriously we take leaks of classified information, but I don't want to confirm it by saying that we're investigating it. And I'm sorry I have to draw that line. I just think that's the right way to be.
It's clear that Comey's covering up. Now, either in a grossly negligent fashion or intentionally, it's obvious that he told Obama about Flynn, and that Obama's people inside of these intelligence agencies most likely leaked the information about Flynn, which was classified. You can't release the name of an American citizen that is being subjected to surveillance. And the surveillance itself was unconstitutional. In fact, as ruled by Judge Leon in our cases, Clayman v. Obama, years ago. Because what we likely have here is an FBI cover-up, and it's also covering up what we gave the FBI with regard to Dennis Montgomery. He turned over 47 hard drives, over 600 million pages of information, showing that the intelligence agencies run by James Clapper, Director of National Intelligence, and John Brennan, CIA Director, were harvesting confidential information about 156 judges, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, other justices, yours truly, Trump, and other prominent people. So take a look at this. You have to understand what really goes on in Washington. I do. I have the experience. Very few people do, I might say, honestly. So go to freedomwatchusa.org, freedomwatchusa.org. Please contribute to our cause. But look at what we have up there, because you're getting the analysis of somebody who's actually in the trenches fighting in the courts and otherwise. And you just don't get that from these kids that they bring on cable news network. They really don't understand it. There were two great journalists over my lifetime, Robert Novak and William Safire. Regrettably, they're both now deceased. But very few people understand what goes on. So go to freedomwatchusa.org, freedomwatchusa.org. Have a great day. God bless you, God bless America, and God save America.